I received a really awesome question from a good Facebook friend who asked me, Doug, how do you remember all these chemistry concepts and definitions? I told him my secret, and I'll share it with you too. It's a pretty easy trick, so perhaps you can use it. I think of it like a story. It's much easier to remember an interesting story than a bunch of unrelated facts. In a story, everything ties together and it's intertwined. A story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. This creates a flowing structure of information that's organized in a logical fashion that makes sense, so it's easy to follow it from one point to the next. I also do this in my presentation. I tell the nail story. Yes, of course, the nail has its own story. Nail products have their own stories. The ingredients and how they're related to each other. They're like actors in a play. They have their lines, they have their different parts that they play in the play, and they all have to stick to the script. A good story makes sense, and it keeps all the facts in check. One part of the story shouldn't conflict with another part of the story. So when you think of it that way, the facts become much easier to remember. Doing this will allow you to see the big picture and all the smaller stories contained within the main story. Try it. Learn the story of the nail and tell it to others. It's a lot more fun and more interesting than memorizing. I'll vouch for that.